Alright guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Dragon Age Origins. I'm still learning, so bear with me. I just took a quick look at episode 2. I had to go back and take a quick look at episode 2 just to see how things ran. I'm still learning how OBS Studio works, so the game volume is still really loud, and I keep turning it down every time, and I don't know why it's not, like, changing. And then, like, my audio, like, of me speaking sounds very, like, underwater-ish. But when I upload it to YouTube in high definition with my video editor, it's not as bad. I don't know. Also, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I look like hot garbage. I literally look like a swamp witch, guys. I mean, I literally got out of bed and just started filming. My hair is just a mess because I kept it up all night while it was wet. Barely any, like, makeup on. Like, I literally just put some cover up on. It's like, alright, I look like a human now. So, let's just jump right back into it. So we were in the Korcaria Wilds, following this guy, I guess his missionary, or son's missionary, whatever, named Rigby, and his son. He left this, like, path for his son to follow, with chest, with things to help us out, and apparently my skill is just too low to open said chest, so I'm a little heated right now. Oh, we've got more dudes hanging. Great, it's what I always wanted. And, yeah, woohoo, I feel like I'm in a Bristline camp, like, Skyrim, anybody?
I shall do it. Now we do battle!
Why are you running away?
It is begun. Very well.
Let's have at it! Alright, let's go!
Now you fall!
Right then! May our blade strike true!
Switch to her scene. I wasn't that hard. I'm a blindest. Actually, I'm not blind. I'm keen to leave my eyes. I'm just gonna
The dark spawn has sensed us.
Say your prayers!
I shall do it. Let's fight! Let us do it quickly! It shall be done. It is begun.
Alright, so it looks like that was a dead end. I'm still so freaking mad I couldn't open that chest. Like, that dude, like, passed up that chest that he left his son with necessities in it, and then I couldn't even open it. Like, level of salt. I don't know where I'm going. Imagine if I just end the episode there. I feel like I'm probably missing so much. What I'm doing on not today for that.
As you say. Very well.
Time for some fun!
Can we all not feel?
As you say. Very well.
Hey, watch it!
Such a hard time. God. Maybe I should have been a mage. Ooh, what that doodle?
Most excellent!
Hey boys, get it. You don't have to do a dang thing there. Y'all kill it. I feel like these ruins are a sign that we're really close to where we need to be. Yeah, so here's that.
Well, well.
Yeah, I see you.
What have we here?
Put your titties away! Nobody wants to see
Are
that.
you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder,
Okay,
come into
maybe
these
I don't want to see that. Never mind.
darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
A little intimidating. Yeah, who's you? Who is you?
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Gladly. Steve, this is like one of those things where like your name is Tower and you don't tell them your name, or is it? I don't know. She gives me like misunderstood bad bitch energy. So it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Laura. Hi.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Oh, fuck that bitch. Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be
Good.
careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
It's about as bad as the scene in Monty Python with the duck. You know, the one with the witch.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
I don't know, I'm kind of like this whole, like, the boys keep thinking they're gonna get turned into toads, and I'm just like, you guys are so stupid. So stupid. You can definitely tell these two are really into them. Although Tits McGee over there, she's gotta do something, man. She needs a tan, I don't know what. It's distracting. It's way too distracting. I'm no fool if that's what you're trying to say.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
See what happens, boys, when you just pull your head out of your ass. It's not a hat. What do you mean that it's greater?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
Oh, I love riddles.
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I have always sworn the fact that anybody who laughs like a generic ha 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 are psychotic. And that chick just proved my point. You're welcome. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, so we're back. I miss my dog so much. He's my good boy. Come on.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
A little harder than it should have been. Some issues. Namely with the crazy psychotic chick and also the chest that I couldn't open. But yeah.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah, let's bring up the girls that were in the woods.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I want to know more about this ritual before I just jump right into it.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You know what? Mama didn't raise no bitch. I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Ooh, it looks so spooky with that fade out. Yeah.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I swear I'm the bravest one here and I'm a woman. And the look I'm giving them. I have to, I'm sorry.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you?
Shit.
Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of
He's a taint.
those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's make it a drinking game. Take a shot every time they say taint. What about those of us that survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Ooh, you give me chills.
Davith, step forward.
feel like he's gonna make it. The other dude's the chicken. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. Come on, man, you got this.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Well, I had high hopes for you.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much.
Dude, your wife and kid are gonna live with
There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
So you died anyways, and now you don't even get to live on and protect your wife
But the
and kid.
joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Stop saying taint.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I mean, I could, do without the spooky visions of a crazy-ass dragon, but I mean, I don't want to just brush it off, because that was some spooky-ass shit, guys. Like, I'm not sugarcoating it. And it got really dark when he killed Homeboy. Like, in the same note, Jory shouldn't have chickened out like that, because if you think about it, if we don't stop the Blight, his wife and kid were going to die anyways. And he had the potential to be a hero and at least add to the cause. So, like, I get it, but killing him just brought it to a whole new level.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Okay. Yeah.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. He's my doggo. He's so worried about me, sweet baby. Oh, he's back in my squad. Oh, and he's leveled up. My sweet boy. I don't know. I don't know if because I'm a warrior, I should be focusing on, like, strength and constitution. Things like that, or what? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to use magic for a quest at some point. Like, it's gonna make me well-rounded. Kind of like Skyrim. How there'd be quests where you use magic like the College of Winterhold, even though you specialized in, like, two-handed cutting. Obviously, I think I've got to get up because I can't get these damn chests open no matter where I'm at, and it's frustrating me. I wish it would, like, tell you, like, in sufficient level what level you need to be when you click on it. Maybe it does and I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know. I'm so confused. I keep forgetting, like, all my moves are down here. Anywho, let's go. We have a meeting, okay? And I would love to squeeze it in this episode now that I'm trying to make them a little short. Oh, okay, well, yeah, we're already here. Cool.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thanks, Fruit Boy.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
cover. To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Yeah. Also, I guess the king's name is Kalen. I keep calling him Fruity Boy. We have the same name, dude. Probably spelled differently, but we got the same name. As much as I would love to be thrown in the heat of battle and looking for my brother, I do know the king is going to be a task and I'm going to have to serve it, so I guess I will do my best.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The circle
We will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
I'll trust that guy. I'll trust him.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Listen, Alistair, we could end up like those other 2 dudes, but we're in our positions, so let's take any job we can get. It's an important one.
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I think I'd like to see that.
For you, maybe.
Ooh.
But it has to be a pretty dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Okay, when does the lighting of the beacon come into play?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Yeah, what if that dragon dude shows up?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us.
I love it.
I want no heroics from either of you.
So basically it makes me little bitches. That's okay, I mean... We can't die right away. What good is the storyline if the heroes die right away? Are we in danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
He's so sassy, I love it. Alright, well, I know what we're doing, let's do this.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, You are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright, we got a squad. We're out there in the love, right? I'm gonna bump him up for some health. Give him some cutting. Bump him up for some health. He's got good strength. I don't know. Maybe going into this. No, I'll definitely. He's no. We gotta bump him up a little. Alright, let's get his bread, guys. I'm lost. No, I just looked at the map. Ooh. Well, back down. Honestly, depending on how short the second episode ends up being after all the parts I make, I might even just combine them. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going the wrong fucking direction. I am hopelessly lost. I'm looking at the map and then I end up going the wrong way anyways. Okay, there's a chest. I can open it now. Oh! Keys just required. Cool. Okay, I'm facing this way. Let's see if it's facing the right way. Yes, it is. I need to keep going. There's like a little path. Finally. Oh, it's spooky. Spook. I have chills. Oh.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
No, it's not gonna be that easy. There's no way. Something's definitely gonna go wrong here. Don't bitch out.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Thanks, mate. Let's not get absolutely slaughtered in the process.
Another one for the worms. There!
Boy. Go the wrong way. No, let's just go. Let's go.
They can help us.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright. The camera angles are gonna, like, give me a seizure. Let's get this bread, boys! Actually, real quick, let me just make sure I'm as in-game as we can possibly be. So we're fine. Do this. So this is a little better. I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, this is way better. Use that bad boy now. Alright. Could've probably done this here, whatever.
Take that! Cut them down! Take that!
Can we like regroup before you just start running into battle, my dude? It'd be really embarrassing if my companion would die like early on in the game.
It shall be done.
And I'm so okay, so I need to go over this. Hey, back up! No, what am I having so much of a problem with? Oh, spook!
This is it!
So much. Big dude with that leg. Yeah. Slice it
down. This is it!
Hello, my name's Kaylin and I'm a button masher. Okay, so still haven't decided if I'm going to combine these episodes or not. I guess you'll find out when they upload and I split them, but thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. A lot has just happened, so I kind of want to take a break, get a snack, and just mentally process what the heck is going on. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.